stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Luck on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A shotgun snap for Luck. And he goes out right around the 39. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Here's Luck being chased out left. It's complete. Deion Kane working the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air again, Luck. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Bortles. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 23 yards on the play.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it. All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
RT's 1-11 in his own league. He's ass.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Left side complete, Seferian-Jenkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. From the gun, it's Bortles. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. To throw is Bortles. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle. He's going to get it running right. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Punch right, punch right, punch right.
They'll try to punch it in with Yeldon. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Bortles to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught finally. Touchdown Jacksonville. Marquise Lee, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Play action. It's locked. Room here to run. He finds an opening past the 40. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it's helped his legs along the way as well.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, it's Locke. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Second and 10. Luck again. And he comes back with one complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. They have a first and 10 at the 18.
Let's go, let's go.
From the red zone now, Locke. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Locke. Over the middle, complete. That's Kane. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. Again, Locke. Able to find De'Aaron Kane, complete. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Luck throwing again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Doris Fountain with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go.
Bortles to throw on second down. Nowhere to escape.
Oh,
and
man,
he
offensive
goes
line
down.
shitty.
Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving
What the fuck
exactly
is
the way
this,
they
bro?
want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Sunday. Green 80. Green 80.
Oh my goodness, bro. Right guard sucks. And the right tackle.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long.
Green 80. Hank. 11. Green is good.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cole. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now we'll get our first update of the afternoon from the Meadowlands. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cole. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They go play action for Yeldon. Now it's Bortles. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Bortles to the former Jets, Safarian Jenkins for the Jags' first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, let's go trip flat. Green 80. Green is good.
Bortles gives to Yeldon on the draw. Yeldon fighting. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with Mack. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
This is taken around the 12. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. And fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And another timeout taken by the Colts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
380. Hey, spread left. Spread left. 372.
Here's Bortles to throw. And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
380. Lucy, 380.
To throw, it's Bortles. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They begin the drive with Hines. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Over the middle, complete. It's Kane. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like the
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he dropped that?
Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
Dude, that was crazy. I thought he snagged it.
Zone defense when you can sit back
and
see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Now Bortles. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Now Bortles. His pass caught at the 4. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it. And
now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled.
Oh my God, Bortles' ass. He just folded for me so hard. Oh my God.
Well, give some credit to the defense.
They got to overturn that.
The ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field.
No, they didn't even review it.
Minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Bortles' ass. Shit, man.
A run by Mack to start the drive. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Here's Luck now on second down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that pitch just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're off.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts getting ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself
under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Calais Campbell in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
11 feet.
Now a play fake, and it's locked. Now a hit and locked. Lost the football. It's out. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Hassan Ridgeway continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11.
Bortles is so buns.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21. Bortles going to throw.
Oh my God, my O-line is so buns. This guy's 4 sacks.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller
One
skates
player.
this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
6 sacks. This guy's 4 of them.
Following the sack, third and long for Bortles and the Jags.
Hey, 54, Ricky. Punch right, punch right, punch right. Green 80. Green 80.
Throwing is Bortles. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, incomplete.
Bortles is so
Nearly the pick
buns.
they needed.
He had
They
him
went a long run
wide.
there, but at
Oh
least it does
my
get him to
gosh.
fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter three.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Calais Campbell on the stop. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Lock on third down. It's complete. Deion Kane working the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. Back to throw. Luck. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Off of play action. Luck. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A huge play that time for the Colts. 41 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Calais Campbell, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. To throw on second down is Locke. Buying time to his left. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
The Colts on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Mack. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They snap it to Locke.
Wow.
Man, it's Hilton
Wow.
for the Colts touchdown.
This man just had the luckiest touchdown
T.Y.
ever.
Hilton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Bro, Lopez, my guy just dropped a pick in the end zone, and his guy came diving out of nowhere. It wasn't even intended for him, and caught it before it hit the ground.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jags. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On first down, Bortles. Open man right side is Shark. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And he'll be brought
That's
down
5
by the
sacks.
Colts.
Oh, my goodness.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
Lucy.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Bortles will keep it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now this time Bortles will throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. tackling now is Bortles. And he's going to go down again. Jabal Sheard in there to get him. And that's sack number 18 for him on the year.
Dude, Jabal Sheard has 18 sacks in this league.
Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
And it's like week 11.
372.
Shotgun now for Bortles.
Oh my God, I just got sacked.
Again. Jabal Sheard in there for the sack, and he's closing in on that all-time record. Game. That's number 19 on the year. And the Jaguars send out their punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Bro,
this is
I've given up 10 sacks. I should be blowing this guy out.
Good blocking there, and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
But bro, the same shit. Terrible O-line, terrible quarterback.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown.
Bro.
Now they'll have a
Both
chance
these
to move
O-lines suck.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things.
Bro,
they got it.
they have one good offensive
line.
line.
They're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Left guard. Everybody else, terrible. Especially the right side. The right guard is giving up like 5 user sacks.
This is 2nd and 13. To throw is Love. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. That was 3rd down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. Wow. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Love. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy
thing. All right, bro. All I need is a field goal to win this game.
Things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense?
I should be blowing this guy out, but Bortles is terrible, and my offensive line is terrible.
For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong.
Oh, I just threw a pick. Oh, I folded. I might lose this game.
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to
wow,
take care of the
I didn't even look. I thought it would be open.
I didn't look. And everything is flipped in the other direction.
Oh, shitty booty.
Field position as they come up here 1st and 10. After the interception, it's Long. Ebron caught left side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective. Able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Bro,
good for a Colt first down. The former Lion Ebron there bringing it in from Andrew Luck. Luck now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Luck. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Marcel Darius in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. is Luck. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out.
Let's go, man. My defense made a play.
And in for the score. Are you kidding me?
Sack fumble, man.
They take the lead.
Unique Ngakwe,
So
baby.
many times, tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
Fumble sack. Dante Fowler took it to the crib.
Bench area saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And the lead is now 21-14. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
It's funny, Waffle House is playing Jags and Colts. I'm playing Jags and Colts, and I play him tomorrow. And we're both streaming that game.
Now a carry from and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. Being chased out left. Able to push his way through. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play.
You saw what
because you're
Tilbar
worried
said?
about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well.
I said, so you can't play tonight? Tilbar
So
said,
after the
busted.
incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be down deep into Jacksonville territory. Luck to Hilton on the hook up there. 55 yards.
Wow, I just almost lost. It's on the 7-yard line. I can't get over a touchdown.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. He's back to throw. Rolling to his right. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see
He just hit the ball.
And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous
Are you
pass,
good, broski?
incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
You ripped the shit out of the bowl.
Back to throw.
Oh, that's game.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it?
You're taking shots?
Hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Oh, yeah.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts coming out now. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
It got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way,
bro, he said he was sleepwalking.
And sometimes you're there too soon.
From the red zone now, Locke.
Might have been tripping.
He is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
He's in the hotel.
The second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
He's at the wall.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah,
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
That ass. Looks like someone whooped his ass.
Luck now to throw. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Again, Luck.
You saw his face? There's blood all over his face.
Down he goes. Down to 7 seconds now. 6. One last throw here for Luck. The quick slant caught. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.